Hello, second grade, your science today. We are talking about classifying matter. And so I'm going to show you some examples of matter in different states. This is in your seesaw, but if you want, you can also use your Explorer journal. And you're going to find the page that we're looking for on page 1. It says physical properties. And so we're going to go through this, but it is in your seesaw if you don't have this book. So if we look at this page, we can see that at the top it says frozen gummy worm. And I just happen to have some frozen gummy worms. So I'm going to pull a couple out and see what I think. So when I feel, well, first of all, their size, they're small. I would say they're tiny. The color, well, they're yellow, red, green, orange. Texture, smooth texture. Flexibility, well, they're frozen, so they're really not bending much at all because they're kind of stiff. Temperature word, cold, definitely cold. And at the bottom it says circle, solid, or liquid. So I would definitely say these are a solid. They have been frozen and they are a solid. I also have, which Baby Yoda has been keeping track of for me, some not frozen gummy bears. And so size, about the same size I would say. Small, tiny. Color, well, I have one that's kind of a peachy color, and then I have another one here that's kind of a green color. Texture, they're still really soft, they're smooth. Flexibility, now this is where we see our change. I can really bend. I'm going to scoot in even more so you can see it. I can really bend these not frozen gummy worms, and I can twist them, I can pull them, do all sorts of stuff with them that I couldn't do with the frozen ones. Temperature word. I mean, room temperature. Not hot, not cold. Just kind of regular. And I would definitely say they are still a solid. They're still solid. They still take up space. Now, my next one, it says popsicle. I had ice cream. So I'm going with ice cream. So frozen ice cream. So when I open this up, size. So I'd say it's maybe about the size of a small apple. Color, it's kind of a yellowy beige color. Texture, kind of a fluffy, smooth texture. Flexibility, I mean, I would say we can kind of smush it. It's kind of smushy. Temperature word, it is definitely cold. Holding it in my hand, I can feel that it's kind of cold. Okay? I'm going to take a little bite because I love ice cream. Now, I also have some ice cream that I set out. Okay, and this is still the same size. It's still the same color and everything, but as you just saw when I tilted it to show you, it's very, very liquidy. I have to be careful. I don't want to spill it. I mean, it is just pretty runny. If you put it in a different container, it would definitely take the shape of that container. So I would definitely say that this has gone from a solid to a liquid. And I just made a big old mess on my desk. A temperature word, I would say regular, not hot, not cold, kind of standard. Okay? And then I have a balloon. And this says balloon with air and balloon without air. So we're going to start balloon without air. Size? Oh, I would say, maybe about half the size of my hand. Color, orange, my favorite color. Texture, it's real smooth and kind of slippery. It is very flexible. I mean, we could pull it, stretch it, do all sorts of stuff with it. Temperature, it doesn't really have a temperature as far as like it's not hot, it's not cold. And I would definitely say it is a solid. Now, I'm gonna blow it up. Let's see, sometimes I have trouble blowing up balloons, so let's just see what happens. Okay, so now I have blown up my balloon. Size, well, I would say a little bit bigger than Baby Yoda. Yeah, about Baby Yoda size. Color hasn't changed. Just because we changed the size of it with air or gas doesn't mean that we've changed the color of it. Texture, it still has that smooth texture. Flexibility, well, it's not quite as flexible. I mean, I can still kind of like push in on it, and I can kind of maybe up here at the top kind of pull on this a little bit, but I can't do the bending and stuff with it that I did before. And I'm not going to push it too hard because I really don't like it when balloons pop. It makes me jump. So, and then solid or liquid. Well, it's still a solid. It's changed its state because we had put gas into it, but it is still a solid, just in a slightly different form because of the gas we put in. So, you have your journal, and so take this page and fill it out. You can fill it out on Seesaw, or you can fill it out this way, take a picture of it, and upload the picture. And I will see you guys later. Bye.